chasing sex won't make you happy. Whenever I start coaching a guy, they're always like, I want to sleep with 20 or 30 girls in 1 month. While this is great and all, it's never going to be fulfilling. Okay. This is coming from firsthand experience because I've done this before. I've achieved it because I thought I'd be like, I need to be that guy who can make it happen because I previously wasn't able to be that guy. So I was like, I need this. I want to see what it feels like. And when you actually get it, you realize you're like, wow, this really isn't all that it's chalked up to be. It's not as exciting. It actually a headache, a huge headache to be juggling multiple women, right? And if you really need to sleep with a new girl every day, every other day, you probably have some kind of sex addiction or some kind of issue. You don't feel enough as a man, and you need to be, sleeping with a new girl every second to fill some type of void. While I say that it's not going to make you feel great, I think most of you are probably wanting to experience it anyway, right? You're probably still gonna want to try it just for yourselves. I agree. You should all try things to see if they're for you. But I'm willing to bet 95% of you are not going to be interested in doing this long term. Maybe for a month, you know, sleep with a bunch of girls, and you're like, wow, this gets old really quick. I don't want to be on my phone texting all day long. I don't want to be going out for drinks all day long. I don't want a girl in my apartment all day long. If you're actually a high value guy, you want to be leveling up in other areas, right? You want to be able to go to the gym at night. You want to be able to go to MMA training, right? You want to be able to work in your business extra late one night. You don't always want that constant headache of a new girl or going on a new date. It gets old really, really fast. But I know you're going to do it anyway. You're going to do it anyway, and that's okay. You're going to experience it, and you're going to come back to me and say, Brandon, you're right. It wasn't for me. Most guys I coach, realistically, I know for a fact that probably 9 out of 10 guys, they want enough game, enough social skills to be confident to attract a partner, and that's enough for them. And I think that's great, right? Most guys who get in trouble in relationships, it's because they think they'll never be able to replace that girl. They think they put her up on some pedestal because they don't have prior experience. They don't think that, oh, when she's gone, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've never had a girl like her before, right? When you have experience, when you've gone through the game, when you've been on dating multiple hot women, you realize that if this doesn't work out, I'm okay, right? Because there's another one. I'm one approach away, I'm one swipe away from finding another cool, attractive girl. And the best part about this is it really lets you focus on not putting up with BS from women. Because when you're in that simp mindset, when you're in that low, that beta mindset, you're gonna put up with so many things you would never normally do. And that's why I encourage guys to at least experience abundance for a while, right? Eventually, if you get married and stuff, you're probably not going to be stepping out on your wife or doing anything like that. I wouldn't encourage that. But experience abundance for a while. So there's always some reassurance in the back of your mind that you're him, right? You can go out and get another girl. I don't have to put up with BS. I can, do what I want and, put the boundaries down that I feel comfortable with because I shouldn't have to put up with things I don't want to because there's other women out there. My brain knows that I can go meet her and I can be fine. If you're one of those guys chasing endless amounts of sex, then you really need to take a look at your life and see where the void is coming from. Maybe your mom didn't love you when you were growing up. Maybe you have a missing father figure. Maybe you have depression or just you're filling some type of void, and you need to really, really look into yourself and see what that's about. Trust me, I like sleeping with new girls as much as the next guy, but it's not my end all be all. Okay, it's not my end all be all. I don't need to have a new girl coming over every single night. That's when you know something's wrong. You don't need to have a rotation of 30 women to be enough. Okay, if you do, get looked at because something isn't right there. Okay, something just isn't right. Now, if you want more tips on how to meet women, people think me and Jesse are just, oh, you're going to teach us how to just hook up. No, definitely not. We are very interested and good at teaching guys how to maintain relationships. We coach a lot of guys who are already in relationships how to maintain them, how to deal with women treating them poorly, all different types of relationships when it comes to men and women. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video and you stayed to the end, check the pinned comments because we have a Discord where we help guys get their next date, get their next hookup, get their next long term relationship, and it's totally free.